two, that 30000. Behind that one, that 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 two, that 30000.
So, is it that time of the month again or should I say, is it that time of the week again where everybody thinks I do coke? Come on. You guys say this shit literally every other week. Oh, you did coke. You got caught doing coke. All this other shit. Like, at this point, I don't even care to say I don't do coke. Like, if you think I do coke, like, fuck it. I don't even give a shit, dude. It's literally every other week, dude, I do coke. So, like, fuck it, dude. Like, if I was doing coke, this is how a line of coke works for everybody in the chat who doesn't know, because clearly a lot of people don't. You get a little baggie of coke, you get a key, you do this in the baggie, like that, boom, done. There's no need to hide in the bathroom, go in the shower, shit like that. It takes about 2 seconds to do a fucking line of coke on a key, dude. And I know that because I've seen plenty of people fucking do that in my life. I've never done coke, but I've seen plenty of fucking people do that shit. So that's how a line of coke works. If I did coke, I wouldn't hide in the fucking bathroom. I just do it on my fucking desk, like right here at the computer. So
why is Reddit so against cocaine? Skier.
Well, it's not that they're against cocaine. They just really want to believe that I do cocaine, which I've actually never done cocaine in my life. So, it's just funny. I don't know. It's like every other week. It's whatever, dude. But, whatever. Let's do it. Let's leave Reddit, and then let's go, get a cut with, Richie the Barber, dude. Yeah, drug tests. You know, I've done like 5 or 6 drug tests on stream in my day, and I think I failed for coke 0 times in all of those drug tests that I've ever done. So, I mean, granted, I could do a drug test. Mind you, this shit's out of your system in 24 hours, so it doesn't fucking matter. But then again, every single time that people say that I did coke, I never failed a motherfucking drug test. So, I mean, at that point, like, who gives a shit, dude? If you really think I do coke, I really don't give a fuck. It really doesn't matter. But if I were to do drugs, it would not be coke, because that shit comes down in like 20 minutes, and I would just do Adderall or something. Like, you know what I'm saying, dude? Like, as a streamer, I would just do Adderall, because coke is not the drug of choice. Have I done Adderall before? I mean, you know, I've taken an Adderall here and there, not like a bunch, but I've taken one here and there when I feel like shit. I fucking hate it because it makes me feel fucking like shit, and it makes me feel like a zombie and like super like weird and shit. But, you know, it's, you know, something that I've done before. It's not, like I said, I don't really like it, but it's something I've done before. Coke's not the choice of drug for that, but that's fine. Let's see. Blade exposing Ice doing coke. Let's see here.
Hey, where have you been, man?
What happened, dude?
Where have you been?
I went in my backyard, bro. Okay, so you guys think that I'm doing coke sitting in my shower. I'm like in my shower doing cocaine like a fucking meth head. Okay, that's not how it works, dude. I would just do coke at my computer desk with a key. Like, that's how coke would work. I don't need to go in my shower. I would just, first of all, I would lock my bedroom door so Blade couldn't come in and expose me. So that would be the first thing that I would do. Second of all, I was in the shower because I was fucking with Blade, trying to hide from him, looking through the window and shit after I had my little anxiety attack. So
I've searched the house like 17 times, dude.
I know, I went in the backyard, dude. What the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened? What do you mean, what the fuck happened?
I don't know. What happened, bro?
The fucking callers called that fucking prostitute twice. She got pissed off through my phone. Her fucking pimp came through and it was like, y'all just doing some internet shit, and left. And then you fucking dipped. I've been on a fucking scavenger hunt for you for like an hour, dude.
No, I've been doing reconnaissance in the backyard.
Fucking reconnaissance? What are you doing?
Did they,
They've been gone.
Did they say look through the window?
Yeah, they said look through the window after I've been fucking searching for you for fucking over an hour, dude. Like, jeez.
Blade, why the fuck did you expose me for doing cocaine?
I was worried about you, dude.
Bro, I was trying to stand in my shower doing my cocaine, and you wouldn't fucking let me, dude. What the hell? Okay, like, if I'm sitting there trying to make sure if I spill my coke, it's in the shower, so when I go back in there, I can hit it again, why the fuck you catch me on that shit?
Am I still on the network?
I don't know, Blade. I'm gonna have to remove you, because, walking into my shower like that, I don't know, that's a little rough, homie. That's a little rough, dog.
You watching the video?
Look, dude. No,
Jesus
just kidding,
Christ,
but...
dude, I'm playing fucking detective over here. I'm like looking over here. He didn't eat half his food. His fucking phone's over there, but his phone's dead. His S8, his thing's here. This door's unlocked. That door was fucking locked. I'm fucking walking around this place, dude.
Blade, have you ever done coke?
Yeah.
And tell me, Blade, do you do coke in the shower, or do you just real quick and that's it?
Every time I've done coke, it's been like in like a party atmosphere, and we're drinking, and someone says, "Smell this," and I smell it.
So you're telling me you don't do coke at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning by yourself?
No, I don't. That's a negative.
Like, bro, I'm trying to sleep, dude. I'm not trying to do coke at 3 a.m., bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my. Like, people are just nuts, dude, honestly. Let me see. Danny Brown appreciation thread for finding new streamer friends where their ice kept ditching him. That's not true, but all right. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it very much, homie. Let me see. Share a coke with Paul. That's sure. Thank you very much, dude. Do I seem like the type of person to be on coke?
Last night you did.
Okay, Blade. Okay.
Well, that's what it seemed like.
What do you mean that's what it seemed like?
What do you mean? Do you watch the video? You know what happened? That you seem like you were on blow. You're not on blow, so you're good.
I don't know about that one. I didn't seem like I was on blow.
Yeah, you did. Okay, this is the reason why. Prior.
It's the guy that ordered you food yesterday, just wanted to see you eat something gross. Was it poisoned?
It was pretty gross.
I actually ate that this morning and it was pretty gross.
You ate that nasty fucking day-old food?
No, it was a night-old food.
Oh, okay.
That's different. 12 hours. Anyways, no, because you were like dead tired. You were like, the Jaeger's hitting me. I'm tired. You like didn't want to get up, and then like a half hour later, or maybe not a half hour later, 2 hours later, you seem wide fucking awake. That's all.
Yeah, anxiety, bro. Motherfucking heavy anxiety attack, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. I mean, I was telling them that if I were to do coke, it wouldn't be my drug of choice. Because it lasts about, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah,
that would be a lot of coke that I'd have to sniff, and you guys have never seen me sniff coke on stream, so if I'm really on coke, then, you guys would have seen me do coke. At least some of the time, so... I don't know. Maybe it's meth. Maybe it's fucking meth. Who knows?
Yeah,
but it sure as fuck ain't coke.
By the way, when I was streaming,
Cute this dude with red shirt.
I wasn't trying to like expose you for coke.
Well, you did.
I was.
You exposed me for standing in my shower doing nothing.
I was trying to find out where the fuck you were, dude. Like you were in the house, then you're not in the house. I wonder what the fuck's going on. For the longest, I thought Bolt was in on it, but he definitely wasn't. I was wondering where you were, bro.
No, I appreciate it, dude. Don't worry. Let's see. Funny how Ice had an intervention with Broke Balloon, who's probably doing coke with Broke the whole time. Broke was probably his dealer. No, definitely not, dude. But that's a great speculation you have there, Jimbo. I mean, it's almost accurate, but not quite. Just a tad off there. Thank you very much. Let me see. Ice Poseidon only did cocaine once. Okay, and how old is this video?
Ice Poseidon only did cocaine one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yahoo!
At least it's only one time, though, right?
Hell yeah, Ice Poseidon.
No, dude, come on, bro. I've actually, like I said, people don't believe it. I've never done coke because I have anxiety problems, and if I did coke, I get crazy anxiety.
So it would just multiply more.
Yeah, like I've never done it because it just gives me crazy anxiety. Like I've taken an Adderall before, and that shit doesn't help me at all. That shit makes me feel weird.
Does it like speed you up?
It just sucks. It just feels like shit. Like I don't know. It just makes you all jittery and like fucking anxious and shit. So, like, coke is not, like, no, dude. I've actually never done coke, believe it or not. Blade appreciation thread for risking his future as a CX streamer to expose Ice. You know, I openly do shrooms on EBZ stream. I admit that I do Molly sometimes.
You know, I've never done Molly.
It's fun. You should try it. I smoke weed. I admit that I've done Benadryl and Robitussin. If I was doing coke, like, I would just say it. Like, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. But the fact of the matter is, I've actually never done it. So, it's all good. Let me see. This is some Blair Witch shit. What the fuck this nigga doing staring at the shower? I was fucking with you. I was fucking with you,
Do
bro.
you realize how lucky you are you're not in Anchorage, Alaska at this time? Huge earthquake today there, and your anxiety would be so high.
No, I wish I was in Anchorage today. That would have been some content, dude. Imagine streaming in an earthquake. That would. I mean, that's not good, but like that would have been fucking interesting.
If the earthquake's gonna happen, why not be there?
That's what I'm saying. I could at least report on the earthquake, at least, dude. So, Scuff SJCW voting for Hillary last year, calling people voted
go to Blade after
for her
thinking he died.
snowflakes.
Why go to shower first?
You checked the window twice, didn't even go to Blade after thinking he died. Why go to the shower first? Because I was fucking with him. Okay, I saw him through the window. He was like, I knew he was okay, so I'm like, all right, let's just hide from him now and fuck with him because it's funny. Like, it doesn't, like, who cares? Like, it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, he voted for Hillary. I mean, who gives a shit, dude, honestly, dude. But Hillary, Trump, like, it doesn't even fucking matter. On the political standing, I mean, that doesn't change Justin's, image in my, like, head whatsoever, dude, so I have no idea. But, I mean, this little, lip ringing guy's it's kind of weird, dude. I have no idea. Let's see. I know I went in the backyard. What happened? You doing coke is what happened. Okay. This is snot. That is not boogers, okay? Motherfucker, if that shit, or not boogers, that shit's not coke. If that was coke, I would not have just been able to do what I just did right there. So that is snot because I've been sick for, like, not sick anymore, but, like, motherfucking my nose is still running and shit. So that's motherfucking snot from blowing my nose. But then again, y'all like to...
Right on the knee, right on the knee.
Some of y'all like to really reach, so... It's all good, homie. That ain't no damn coke, homie. Like, what the fuck? Alright. There we go. Just wipe myself right there. Looking good. Want to see another one?
No, I'm good.
Let's see here.
It's thick. It's like you're coming out your nose.
Bro, it's basically a cum shot, dude, honestly. The face of an innocent man. The face of a man who's fucking with Blade. Yeah, that's for sure. Evan 2.0, appreciation for being able to complete his sentences. I guess Evan's a stutterer, so I don't know. I don't think you do coke, but here's money for coke. Oh, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that, homie. Thank you very much. I can't wait to go snort a line after this. Or during this. Fuck it, dude. Let me see. Why is... Actually... That's how fast coke would be.
I don't think you do coke, but here's money for coke less than 3.
Let me see. Why is D3 white knighting the racist POS Asian Andy so hard? When there's smoke, there's fire. I'm beginning to think the allegations are true. Okay, the allegations are not true. Asian Andy is not a fucking pedo, and Burger Planet and Bone Clinks blocked him when he tried to explain his side of the story, which is kind of fucked up. So I would have to say, in that situation, definitely fuck Burger for that shit, because that's fucked up. If you don't block someone when they're trying to explain their side of the story, that's especially when you're on CX News and, like, you know, you're spreading this information to a bunch of other people. That's obviously just fake news. Like, it's kind of fucked up. DJ explains why he still likes Evan.
Gary is Evan 2.0. Gary is most... Well, I like Evan because he's like a human version of Fry, and I love Futurama. So when I hang out with him, it's like, wow, what if Fry was a human being? Like good looking, but 5 IQ. That's Evan.
I mean, I don't know. Evan's he's a smart guy, so I don't know. But yeah, no. I mean, Burger, if you're gonna throw allegations at people, you should at least let them explain their side of the story, because that's fucked up if you don't. Obviously. So, I mean, it is what it is, though. I mean, I guess, but it's just kind of fucked up. Mexicandy does the robot. And And some of you guys are saying, y'all don't want this man in Hawaii. Which, by the way, we're leaving on Monday, and the flights were... It was like $3,600 for all that, and then I'm going to rent a car as well. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but it's going to be worth it, dude. What
kind of car did you get?
I don't know. Probably I'm just going to get like a big fucking like SUV, some bullshit. Yeah, but it'll be good. But it's for people on the CX network that have worked hard and showed great attitude, so it's good. Okay, fucking Uber, dude. Fucking... Alright, motherfucker. I mean, I don't think he's that bad. He's not like Evan over here, but I mean, alright, whatever you say. Paul Cycle, let's see. I feel motivated. Sorry, I haven't streamed today. Literally had no idea what to do. Okay, I mean, sure, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Like, who knows? I mean, that's still enough coke to get through the day, so fuck it, dude. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Surely you want me to be like this instead of like this, right? I mean, but that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that, you know, when I re-up on my coke, so it's fine. You need some of my piss again. Give me a cup. Don't forget rent's due. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know, Baldestat does way more drugs than I do, believe it or not, in terms of what he's done and what I've done. You know what I mean? He's done like DMT and like crazy ass shit. I've never done DMT, but I've done, you know, he's done like LSD and shit. I've never done LSD. I've done shrooms and fucking Molly. Those are the two hard drugs that I've done besides weed and over-the-counter fucking shit to try to get fucking fucked up on when I was like a teenager, but I don't know. Somebody gave me LSD at TwitchCon, but I didn't take it because...
Coke, no. Tell me what's going on. Is the old Ace ever coming back? The one who was excited to stream.
I'm still excited to stream. What you mean? I'm always excited. Actually, people have been saying I've been on cocaine for about 2-3 years now. I remember when I streamed RuneScape, everyone thought I was on fucking coke as well. It just shows like how retarded this meme is at this point. Like, yeah, dude, I've been doing coke for 3 years, dude.
Are you going to be doing the 24/7 streams in Hawaii like your other trips? Also, is that still going?
Yeah, Scuffs and Carry's still going, even if he has a fractured toe, and probably not 24/7 streams, but we're gonna stream a lot, so don't worry about that one. Okay, premium Snapchat, just weird ass fucking chick. What is this? CX rehab stream.
Have you done cocaine or meth in the past 5 months?
Iceland ban me on stream, don't scam.
This is like the stupidest evidence I've ever seen in my life.
Radioactive. Thumbnails next to CX network on top of browser.
Yeah, that's my robot profile.
That's not true.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This, like, bro, like, okay, that's evidence. Hey, Blade, you want to do some coke? Wait, hold on, let's do some coke real quick. Here you go. Fuck, dude. Okay. All right, there you go. Sorry, guys, we just had to. You can add that to a future video right there if you want. There you go. Yeah, fucking gotcha, dude. Let me see. Unban me, don't scam. Let's see, what'd you get banned for, dude? Okay. I got you, bro. Just wait till I'm done with this recap, okay? Let me see. I don't do coke. Sniff, sniff. Let's see. Okay. What is this? What is this? Like what? You think there's a little baggies of coke? You think this blue shit is coke or like? Okay, actually, it's fucking slime. Hold on.
Two things. I wondered what that was, but I didn't think it was drugs.
No, it's not drugs, dude. You think I leave fucking drugs just sitting on my bed for everyone in the world to see? No, it's fucking slime, dude. It's shit like this that I fucking like. I left this on my bed and I washed the sheet and it became engraved into the fucking bed sheet, dude. Like, it's not no fucking drugs, dude. Like, fucking like alien jizz, homie. In fact, I did that on stream a while ago, if you remember. Somebody sent me some fucking literally alien jizz with like a little alien toy inside of it. And I fucking threw it on my bed and it got stuck there. So, I mean, that was exactly where that came from. Let me see. The man's either doing hardcore drugs or mentally ill. Probably both.
Okay. Almost everyone in our circle's done coke except you, yet you barely eat and sniff all day. Nah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. A lot of people not really in my circle. A lot of people that have been over to my house have done coke, but I'm not. Done. I don't fall into peer pressure. What?
I think there's a difference between done and like do, right? Do you agree with that? Like if I was doing blow like every other fucking minute, you probably wouldn't have me around you, right?
Probably not.
Yeah. I admit I've done it before when I was drunk as shit, but it's not like it's not a habit.
I mean, Brooke Malone was doing a lot of fucking coke when he was at my house, and I was just like, he's got to go. No, I'm not mentally ill or fucking on drugs. I'm just fucking excited. You know what I mean? Like, because I have my face like this, I'm excited. It's not drugs or whatever. I thought you were dead, Blade. Yeah, it's me doing coke. I know. Instead of me doing coke in my free time, like I could. Let me see. If I was a cokehead, let's see. Do I do coke when Blade is actively looking for me on his stream and Sam's coming to look for me too? Or do I do coke when nobody's looking for me in my room with complete privacy? Which of the two options do I choose? I'd rather do coke when people are looking for me on stream and I'm hiding from them and shit because, you know, that's just more fun. Like, might as well. Let me see. Sam will be at Ice's funeral, TTS on. I mean, fuck it, dude. Honestly, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And then how to spot a cocaine addict. Okay, let's see.
Hi, I'm Dr. George Northrup. I'm a psychiatrist and addiction specialist based in Tampa, Florida. Today, we're going to discuss how to spot a cocaine addict. Sometimes it's very easy to spot a cocaine addict. If a person's got white powder all over their face, that one's pretty obvious. However, that's not usually how this happens. Cocaine addiction and cocaine use are usually done in some sort of secret, especially if they're starting to cause problems. The kinds of things you might notice in a cocaine addict is the behaviors directly related to cocaine. Those types of behaviors include increased talking, increased irritation or irritableness, agitation.
Well, that completely throws that off. I'm not a very irritable person. I'm not very irritable at all.
And anxiety. Changes in sleeping patterns might be evident as well. In more generally looking at an addiction, you might see other behavioral changes. Changes in the types of people that your loved one or friend associates with, changes in their work behavior. Like
who is this guy?
Work, or being chronically late.
Yeah, okay. Now, dude, if I was on coke, I wouldn't be late, bro. I'd be on time every day, homie. What you mean?
Break addiction on their own. If you notice a colleague, friend, loved one struggling with addiction, try to be of some assistance. At least talk to them. Let them know that you've noticed a change in their behavior and that you're concerned about their well-being.
I just let my boy Artie Andy go to Hawaii with y'all. I'll pay for his trip.
If they're willing,
represent Woodlands, Texas.
We already have like 6 people going, bro. I think that's too much.
Offer to help them set up that appointment or to look for someone that can be of utility to them. Often this would be somebody like a psychiatrist, a substance abuse professional.
Dude, that could be for anything. It's talking about anxiety and shit, like being late, fucking, literally could be anything. It's not necessarily coke, dude. What the fuck? Oh yeah, you're concerned about my well-being. Dude, I've never done fucking cocaine, dude. Holy shit. Okay. I'm a pretty smart guy, okay? Like, my family, a lot of my fucking uncle was, like, into pills and shit. When I went to fucking school in South Florida, people were into, like, fucking pills and psychedelics and, like, all this crazy shit. And I really don't take that much of that shit. So, I mean, like, I'm pretty, like, I can withstand peer pressure pretty fucking well. So you don't have to worry about that, dude. I'm a fucking I don't snort shit. I've never snorted anything, dude. Fucking when I take Molly, I fucking eat it. Fucking, you know what I mean? When I fucking take shrooms, it's motherfucking eat it. Motherfucking, like, I don't snort shit. It would hurt my nose, dude. But you know what? You guys will never see me doing coke. You guys will never actually see me doing the actual drug cocaine because you can't, because I don't. I challenge you. Find a clip where I snort something like cocaine. The only thing I've ever snorted is hot Cheetos. Find a clip where I snort something, I challenge you, and then I will fully admit that I do cocaine. But until then, I don't do cocaine. Because you can't find that clip, because it doesn't exist. Alright, well, let's go get a haircut from Richie the Barber.
You know you got an interview guy here, right?
Oh yeah, fuck, that's right. Let me just... Fuck, that's right, we gotta do this quick. There's a fucking... You wanna close the door? There's a gas leak, and there's no hot water at all in my house right now. And I put motherfucking boxes in the basement where the gas tank is, and the guy who's fixing it can't get to it. So I have no hot water now. So that's just great, dude. I've seen some pretty smart guys fall. Prove moving forward. Well, thank you, Alpha. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, dude. Motherfucker, I don't do coke, though. You want to turn that off?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All right, let's do this quick, homie.
All right. I don't have much this week. Hey, guys, I'm here to do my
Yo,
weekly interview.
I've seen some pretty smart guys fall. Prove moving
Do you think I
forward.
do cocaine?
I have no evidence that you do. I was just talking to Jacob outside, and he said he's never seen you do it, and he thinks that it would be hard for you to hide from him. So
Considering you have to do it every 20 minutes.
Right.
Do you think... Have I seen my entire person do coke?
I think you seem definitely like...
Wow, Adrian! Wow! Okay.
But yeah, I guess the only thing I wanted to ask you was, your anxiety became a big theme this week in your life. You know, you couldn't go.
Banned in
live.
chat BC called him moderated. Take my shackles, unban me goblin. Username same as Jono name.
Dude, you gotta link me your YouTube channel, bro. Not the username. And then I will.
Can you talk to me a little bit about like the anxiety that comes with being a streamer? Like, what are you anxious about?
I mean, it's not just being a streamer. It's just everything generalized, dude.
Oh, generalized.
I used to have crazy bad anxiety when I was a teenager, bro. And I was on a bunch
Hey
of different
Adrian, you're a
medications.
journalist. There's a clip of Cassandra saying I did coke on the RV trip.
Okay, and Cassandra's words hold no weight. So,
yeah. What were you anxious about?
Dude, it's nothing. It's generalized anxiety, bro. Fuck, I was on a bunch of different medicines when I was a teenager. Fucking SSRIs. Fucking beta blockers and like just crazy shit just to try to like antihistamines, shit that's not benzos to try to help the anxiety because I just like, bro, I don't know, like it's just a thing that people have, bro. Like there's no obvious reasons why somebody has anxiety. I mean, as a streamer, I do get stressed about some shit, but it's never like enough to really fuck me. If I have a really bad anxiety attack, it's just something that's just coming deep down within myself.
How do you deal with that?
Just wait till it goes away.
Yeah.
It's really the only thing you can do.
So you've always dealt, like, can you describe what it feels like to have an anxiety attack? Because I've never had an anxiety attack.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to explain it is, right now you're thinking in your head and you're thinking about a bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Think about this. You're only able to think about one thing, and it's super negative, and no matter what you do or how hard you try, you can't stop thinking about that one thing, and you can't break away from it. And your brain is looping. It's in a loop of just you thinking about that one negative thing for like an hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours, or 4 days. That's... I think the basis of it, at least for my anxiety.
Yeah. And is the anxiety around streaming just like...
And then obviously you get like physical fucking symptoms with that. You get like, you just become like super fucked up and anxious and shit.
Did a lot of your friends or did people because I've read that like anxiety is really increasing among young people, like your age specifically. Do you know a lot of people who have similar anxiety?
I mean, everyone has anxiety, but it's not. Some people don't have it as bad as others, for sure. I mean, I think nowadays a lot of people might have more anxiety than how they used to have it because they're more isolated now. Mm-hmm. When you have more time to think to yourself, you just might get caught up on some negative shit.
Yeah. Do you think? I read that like technology also increases anxiety. You think
OCD. Yeah, it might be a little OCD chat, but OCD and anxiety kind of go hand in hand.
Do you think like being so connected with technology increases your anxiety though?
Yeah, I mean, you get anxiety from if you read like the news or something.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it just depends on who you are as a person. I don't get anxiety from that shit. I don't give a fuck about shit on the news, but I'll get anxiety about, if I wake up late, or if I wake up at like 6 o'clock.
No, not November ends tomorrow, boys.
Like, fuck, what do I do now?
I'm gonna beat my meat like he owes me money.
Right. Yeah, Jacob said that was one of the issues this week was that like you woke up late and that.
Ask him if he's going to take you to the feds.
People are still onto that, huh? But yeah, and so it's about just like feeling like you have something going on the stream and everything like that. Do you have ups and downs? Are there times when you're
typically? I don't have anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a very anxious person anymore. I've really fixed a lot of the issues that I used to have. I've gotten a lot better, but sometimes it comes around, and it goes. It's just in spurts. It goes like away and it comes back, goes away, it comes back, and it just depends on how well I can keep myself from looping my own thoughts.
What do you have any tips for how to overcome?
I mean, I would say yesterday when I was having this like anxiety episode, I guess it was more like. Yeah, I was thinking that Blade was dead, and I was like convincing myself that he was fucking dead in my head, and it was just those thought patterns were kept looping, and then I kept just if I was thinking like what I should do, I just kept going to the worst case scenarios.
He's trying to lock you up for 20 years for money laundering.
No, when I was walking up and down the street.
Oh, okay. So you just like automatically go to the worst case scenario. Sometimes.
If I'm anxious, yeah.
What do you do to get out of that? Because like I get anxious too, right? A lot of times around social situations or like dealing with people that you don't know. Like what do you do to get over that?
There's nothing you can
Let
do.
the man live his fucking life. Me and friends did way more drugs at his age and came out fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I'm having an anxiety attack, I just have to wait until it passes,
Okay.
I like to breathe. Shit like that. If it's like an anxiety attack that comes out of nowhere, I'll just breathe, I'll just sit, close my eyes, and just, sometimes pace back and forth and just, I'm thinking of just this one looping thought. Sometimes I think about a bunch of different things, but they're all the same, like, negative sort of thought patterns. Some people think of like a million things at once, and I do that sometimes, but usually that's not the way my anxiety works. Typically it's a couple or one looping thought. It's kind of like having a bad trip on shrooms or something. It's like if you have a bad trip, you get fixated on this bad trip and you can't break out of it. But you're not.
If you forgive and ban, I'll come to our place and make you do it.
Yesterday, there was no way I could calm myself down because I literally thought Blade was like fucked.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, I think. What did any of the medications help you when you took them for anxiety?
Yeah, I mean, all the medicines work. I used to be on Zoloft. That wasn't really an anxiety medicine, but I also had really bad anger issues. I would like punch walls and shit for no reason. And I had a bunch of holes in my fucking room when I was younger. I'd punch walls and make holes, and I'd knocked over the fucking Christmas tree and shit. I would hide a knife under my bed. I made Molotov cocktails and I had that shit just in my closet. Jesus. And I was just like making weapons and shit and just like keeping it in my room. And because I was just like super like, I don't know if I need this one day type shit. Like I was a little fucked. I don't know. I just had really bad crazy thoughts, dude. you know, a lot of it came from anxiety, I feel. You know, I felt like one day I got bullied so bad in school, like shit, I might just have to take this Molotov with me and like defend myself. Like I don't fucking know. I never did because I'm logical at the same time. I just know it's a stupid fucking thing to do. But you know, sometimes when I was a kid, I was having these crazy ass thoughts, and I remember I, you know, drew on a fucking piece of paper of like me fucking doing fucked up shit. Like I was in school and I drew on this piece of paper of me with like a date. And it was like me, just like shooting fucking school up, shooting school up, yeah. And because I was like fucked, and like I was getting bullied like that day, and I was just like, I hate all these fucking people around me.
Weed causes thought loops. Stop smoking weed.
I haven't smoked a couple days, so obviously I went to the doctor, and he evaluated me when the teacher saw me doing that, and the doctor came to the conclusion that I, in fact, was not mentally insane, and I just did that for attention or something, or not really attention, but he realized that I just didn't mean what I was, you know, drawing out. I was clearly just emotional at that time from the people around me that I fucking hated. So, yeah, I was on a lot of like SSRIs, like Zoloft and, you know, shit like that. And I'm trying to remember other fucking meds, like OCD meds, ADHD meds, you know, fucking just mood stabilizers and shit. And it worked. I never had anxiety anymore, but I didn't feel anything. I would rather feel anxiety than feel nothing. Might as well kill me, you know? When I was a fucking teenager, bro, I wanted to just die half the time. Might as well fucking kill me. Because I had no emotions at all, dude. Like, I just didn't give a fuck about anything. I had no emotions, and I was just like, I'd wake up and be like, I don't even care what day it is. It doesn't fucking matter. Nothing matters. School doesn't matter. I wouldn't even go to school. Like, it just didn't matter, dude. When you have no emotions, nothing fucking matters. You're like a walking blob. So, I eventually got off all that shit. Because it was just fucking to me.
How many anxiety?
Actually, I got off Zoloft cold turkey,
brother,
and I
fly out to Atlanta and we'll snort pounds of cocaine.
I got off Zoloft cold turkey, and I had the worst anger spout of my life. I knocked over the Christmas tree. I motherfucking was like throwing shit across the house. I was like I put a knife in my fucking pocket, like a kitchen knife in my pocket, and I was just like hiding under the bed because I heard my dad come home after I fucking destroyed the house, dude. And then I just like ran away from my house because I knew my dad was gonna fucking beat my ass for fucking up everything. And I was like walking around the streets with this fucking kitchen knife, dude. And until I just decided to just ditch the knife and just go back home because my parents called the police.
What were you so mad about?
Nothing. I think I died doing regicide on RuneScape. I'm serious, bro. Like, I was in the fucking elf land, and I fucking tripped one of those stupid-ass fucking tripwires. It's impossible to fucking get past. I got fucking poisoned, and I died.
To be lazy and lame.
And then I fucking was like, fucking shit up, dude. Like, it was, and that was the first day I was off the Zoloft, dude. Like, it was, I don't know. Like, there's no logical reason that medicine just fucks you up, dude.
Did you get arrested, or did the police come?
No, I never got arrested.
Yeah. Well, how many panic attacks do you have like these days?
It's very rare that I have panic attacks these days. Sometimes they come and go.
Yeah.
A couple years, like 4 or 5 years ago. You should have met me 5 years ago, bro. Every day.
Really, you were having anxiety attacks?
Yeah, like even like just I don't know, bro. Like this is when I got off the meds. When I was on the meds, no anxiety attack, but I hated my fucking life and I was nothing. I had no thoughts. Imagine living your life with no thoughts.
Yeah, that's really depressing.
It's terrible, dude. It's like I said, I might as well have been dead for like 4 years of my life. I had no thoughts. I couldn't study. I couldn't remember anything that I would read. Like it was those medicines. I was on like 4 different meds. They fuck you up, and sure they keep you like, you know, situated in normal in life, so you don't fucking do stupid shit. But it's just like you might as well be dead. And then I got off the meds, and you know the anxiety shit came back. And eventually, over time, I just got better at coping with it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so I asked you a couple times, but I still don't
Rest in
understand
peace, Caroline.
How do you cope with it?
Aliens in chat.
What's the strategy for coping?
I don't really know, dude. I think I just matured a little bit.
Yeah.
I just, you know, eventually just, if I was getting anxiety, instead of taking out my anxiety or my anger on, like, the things around me, I would just breathe and just like think about shit in my head. You know what I mean? because I realized that taking anger out on shit doesn't do anything. It doesn't help anything, you know?
Yeah.
It just makes
Paul,
shit
what's
worse.
so hard about being a fucking adult and saying you like snorting cocaine? Figure it out, dude.
I know, tell me. And then, you know, like I said, I took a lot of like over-the-counter drugs when I was younger because I had no access to real drugs, but I wanted to get high sometimes because I was just fucking retarded. And I was going on like, you know, Irowid, like trip report websites, and I was just like, oh, this shit seems cool. Okay, I was drinking cough syrup and shit sometimes. This is all like, I did that like once or twice. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I took a bunch of Benadryl and shit.
But you've never done coke?
Never done coke.
And you do that, you say that because you've done...
I just know how bad, like, I just know I have anxiety. Like,
yeah.
Coke's not going to help that.
Right. Well, yeah. An upper is not going to be the thing that you want to do.
Right.
All right, well, I think those are all the questions I had. Also, you still want to come to the Q&A on Saturday, tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, what time is it?
It should be around 5:30, but if you want to see the movie, it starts at 4:10.
Okay, I'll just come at like 4:30 or something.
Brent will be there too, so.
Yeah, that's fine. And by the way, the Red Bull doesn't get me anxious. The caffeine's not really that bad, honestly, dude. So, yeah, no, I don't know. I've improved a lot. You should have seen me like 5 years ago. Like I said, I was fucked.
Yeah.
I was a fucked up person. I wasn't fucked up. Like, I wasn't evil or violent. I just had really bad thoughts. I never acted on my thoughts, though, because I'm not impulsive. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess if I was punching walls, I'm impulsive.
Yeah, you destroyed your house.
I think about what I do. I thought, okay, destroying my house, I know my parents weren't going to call the police on me.
Maybe you just need anti-anxiety medicine, not antidepressants, as those can make you a human zombie.
But
I feel you, it's the worst.
It is. But I would never, like, bring a fucking Molotov cocktail to school, you know? Because I'd be in jail for life type shit. Wrecking my house. I don't know, bro. It's like, I'm still a logical person.
Hey, Ice, fuck it, dude. There's nothing wrong with doing a little coke, hey.
I know that doesn't seem logical, but I'm still logical enough to not do,
right.
You know.
You can draw the line somewhere.
Something like that.
Fuck a drug test. Get a lie detector. You fucking cokehead. Shout out RVND, shout out Woodlands TX.
Thank you, dude.
Cool. Well, thanks. I'll let you get back to your viewers explaining.
Molester. Epic notes. Benin. J.O. and Isa D4 rear in the house. Sheet posters Discord.
Okay, thank you, dude. Oh, yeah, no. Obvious. Oh, no. When I was younger, before I got on all the meds, I actually think the meds made me fucking worse.
Hey, Ice. Yeah. So I went to see this stripper again.
Because
she's telling me she doesn't money for rent.
Well,
explain.
She wants you to suck her dick for money, or she sucks your dick for money. Before I got on all the meds, I was like 11 or 12 years old, so maybe it doesn't really count. But I didn't really have any anger problems, or like I wasn't an angry person. I was just shy, and I had like ADHD. Obviously, I couldn't pay attention to work, or not work. I couldn't pay attention to school, and I couldn't really do anything like, I don't know, proactive. Mm-hmm. And then they put me on Adderall. And they put me, and then I eventually went over to like Vyvanse, or no, it was Ritalin or something like that, because the Adderall just wasn't working. And then eventually, after being on Ritalin, I just started getting a lot more impulsive, and then I started doing you get angry and shit. Mm-hmm. And then that's when they put me on.
I stream Ritalin daily, bro. Fortnite, you should too.
Zoloft, or they put me on. Maybe it was like Prozac or something. I don't know. They put me on like some kind of shit like that. So yeah, instead of just taking me off the Ritalin like they probably should have, they put me on Prozac and Ritalin at the same time. And then they added some other shit on top to help me sleep, and then some shit on top to help me wake up, and then some shit on top to like stabilize my mood. Like, instead of just taking away shit and trying something new, they just added shit on top of each other. So, and then after I got on the meds, that's when I was a little...
Yo, I'm outside with the 8-ball, where are you?
It sounds like they were trying to deal with you in like a sort of easy way of just like giving you meds to make you stop. Like, is that what it felt like?
Yeah.
Instead of maybe trying to deal with the underlying issues.
Yeah. I told my parents I don't like the meds.
Yeah.
But they were just like, oh, the doctor knows best.
Really?
It's like, okay, well, the doctor doesn't... I don't think the doctor knows best. I told her that, but... You know, I still continue to take the meds.
What was your doctor like?
I don't know. He's just like some guy that came to my house.
Yeah.
That the school appointed to me. And he was just like, yeah, you have fucking autism, and Asperger's, and ADHD and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, just shit like that, you know.
So you were actually diagnosed with autism. It's not.
Well, he says I have Asperger's, but
which is on the spectrum.
I don't know if I fully agree with that. Maybe a little bit, because I have some emotional disconnects, but that's not all the time.
Right. Yeah. And so I guess the meds didn't help them. Do you think that people are like overprescribing meds to kids now, or?
I mean, I don't know now, but they were to me.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever my parents said I acted like, they just gave meds for, which is fine, whatever, but kind of fucked up.
It is. I mean, I think it's fucked up. That it seems like that's how people deal with, a lot of behavioral issues that maybe don't need meds. They're just like trying to medicate the people until they like fall in line. And it seems like a lot of the issues that you were having were not necessarily from in you, but like how you fit in with the school and sort of like the fucked up things that were going on there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they were just trying to get me to calm down.
Yeah.
But I was pretty calm before I got on any of the meds. I just didn't work. I just didn't do any work in school. That was my only issue. Mm-hmm. And then I think, like I said, after like 4 years on meds, I just had so much built up emotions that just started to come out, Because I didn't feel shit for like 4 years. And then after 4 years, I get off everything cold turkey. It's just like so much built up shit inside of me that I just had to release over the course of like a couple years.
Mm-hmm. So you were just like...
And I refused to get on any meds ever again. Because I would rather have outbursts than feel nothing.
Dear Mr. Adrian Chin, when does the new hit piece book come out? Is it just about
I
scumbag?
gotta go meet up with Richie, dude. But
all right. Thanks, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
When does the new hit piece book come out?
I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I'm gonna be here for like a long time, so probably within a year or two.
All right, gotcha. All right, guys, we're gonna go meet up with Richie, the barber. The guy with the clown. So we're gonna go meet up with him. We're gonna have a fun time with that, and we're gonna get my shit fixed. Cause look at me, I look fucking like a bum. So we're gonna get all that, and then refuse to get any meds except the meds you're on. Well, I mean, I take a sleeping med right now, but that's about it, dude. I'm gonna do my coke before I go back online, so you guys will see a difference. All right, I'm just kidding. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, give me a sec.